Could this be better than Ozempic? I hope you're sitting down because what you're about to see is arguably the most monumental weight loss breakthrough in decades. Clinically backed by medical researchers at the University of Rome, Italy, who found a rare compound that turns off hunger and melts stubborn body fat so effectively that you can lose 30, 50, or even 100 pounds or more in weeks. Ozempic? No way. Wegovy? Never. Mounjaro? Think again. So I urge you to settle in, get comfortable, and brace yourself. And whatever you do, please don't click away from this page, because once Big Pharma and their lawyers wake up, this video will surely be banned to oblivion. In the next 4 minutes and 26 seconds, you're going to hear about a secret weight loss weapon so groundbreaking that insiders are dubbing it nature's Ozempic. And no, this is not about berberine or some other sketchy herb that experts have proven worthless. I guarantee you have never heard about what I'm revealing today. It's virtually unknown to most of the world, including mainstream medicine. This cannot be found in stores, cannot be found on Amazon, and it's not some hokey fad diet you might have seen on the internet. You see, in a remarkable turn of events, arguably one of the strangest in the history of the diet industry, a secret doctor-led group of 24,237 women and men across the country are using an all-natural doctor-developed formula and eating up to 70% less food without ever feeling hungry. In fact, most claim they literally have to force themselves to eat, causing them to melt stubborn body fat from every nook and cranny of their bodies and experiencing dramatic weight loss of 37 pounds, 70 pounds, even up to 142 pounds and more. And if consumer response is any indication of how well this is working, this freak discovery is nothing short of a miracle. These lucky women and men are buying up so much that out-of-stock signs are rampant, and getting your hands on this elusive formula is nearly impossible. Has everyone gone mad? Well, not really. You see, after the company began offering limited batches to overweight test groups, it was reported that it had an oddly similar effect to Hollywood's weight loss frenzy drug Ozempic. That's right, just like the needle injections that everybody's talking about, this natural formula actually tricks the brain into thinking it's full, causing you to quickly and easily drop significant weight and shrinking your butt, hips, belly, and thighs. But with one huge difference: this is all natural, meaning no brutal side effects, no painful injections, and no more shelling out a staggering $1,000 every single month. So this means you no longer need to be a wealthy celebrity or use your belly as a pincushion, jabbing yourself silly with needles just to experience the same dramatic body sculpting results you're seeing plastered all over the internet. This was designed for you, and now it has never been easier, safer, and more affordable to get the body you've always dreamed of. Now, I know what you might be saying. No f***ing way. Hey, you have every right to be skeptical. Heck, I wouldn't believe it myself if it weren't for the avalanche of success stories that have lit up my inbox.
I lost 11 pounds in the first week. You know, my husband the other day says, wow, he says, like, you look like the way I married you.
I've lost 54 pounds. This is the first time I've gone down 2 sizes of clothing.
We're at 30 pounds, about 30 pounds of weight loss for each of us.
I lost 80 pounds.
I've lost 75 pounds and the weight just fell off.
I lost a total of 40 pounds. If you can still walk to a place and turn a head or two, it still feels good.
I lost 30 pounds. Oh, these shorts that I had to get because none of my other ones fit, like those are way too big now.
Having to get smaller clothes, I'm like, no problem. Like, it's all right. I'm happy to spend the money on new clothes. I look in the mirror now and I say, damn. Like, wow, rapid weight loss is awesome.
Like I said, these results are not from Ozempic, Wegovy, or any of the other semaglutide prescription shots, and it's surely not from any fad diet, keto, intermittent fasting, or funky-tasting Slim Shake. As unbelievable as it sounds, this is all the result of over 20 years of research and cutting-edge medical science from the prestigious University of Rome in Italy. And now it's being offered in a safe and simple 2-minute daily ritual that you can do at home right now. And as the research shows, this is quite possibly the most powerful drug-free weight loss discovery of our time. One that not only addresses the root cause of excess body fat, uncontrollable overeating, vicious carb cravings, and sluggish metabolism, but also miraculously balances moodiness, irritability, and constant fatigue. Yep, this is unlike anything you've seen or tried before. Prescription-type results in all-natural formula that's safer than a baby aspirin. And you don't even need a doctor's visit. Listen, if you've been struggling with your weight and sick and tired of diet failure after failure after failure, this probably sounds too good to be true. I get it. And everything you've tried in the past, every pill, meal plan, exercise program, or fad diet, probably never worked. If it did, you wouldn't be watching this video today, and that's why I want you to keep watching. Not only will you be shocked by what you discover, but you will be excited and encouraged because for the first time in your life, you will finally have hope. But first, let me properly introduce myself. My name is James Harper, and you might think I'm a doctor, chemist, biologist, or anything related to human body science, but I'm none of those things. I'm a 42-year-old software engineer from Atlanta, Georgia, happily married for 14 years to my college sweetheart, Emily, raising our beautiful baby boy. So how on earth did I go from a software engineer to talking about diabetic injection drugs and rare plant extracts that trick the body into losing crazy amounts of weight? Well, telling my story is always a heartbreaking experience. It makes me feel uncomfortable and even ashamed because we got robbed of our youth. I met my sweet Emily in college. She was a competing figure skater. Oh, what a sight she was. She was truly amazing, and we fell madly in love, full of passion. We couldn't get enough of each other, both in and out of the bedroom. We were always together, doing everything side by side. Our love was unbreakable, and every day felt like a special adventure together. But 3 years after our little Jacob was born, she suffered a devastating knee injury that would end her passion and beautiful career. As the years passed, I watched my beloved Emily go through a slow but undeniable transformation, both physically and mentally. Her once slender, athletic figure gradually expanded, and the pounds kept on adding up, despite her efforts. And she tried everything under the sun to drop the weight, conventional or not. Everything from intermittent fasting, counting calories, and exercise routines to keto, detox smoothies, and prepackaged foods. Diet after diet after diet. Sometimes she would lose 10 pounds, but would then gain back 15. And then I got excited when I discovered the new Ozempic craze. I thought this was finally the answer, but Emily said, "No way, are you crazy? I'm not sticking myself with painful diabetic injections." Plus, we read frightening reports of people suffering from miserable side effects. This really scared her. Not to mention it was going to cost around $1,000 each month. We couldn't afford that, not on my salary. So the frustration continued, and it was downright unbearable. As much as I wanted to be supportive, I couldn't help but notice how her confidence got crushed with each failed attempt to shed those extra pounds. Over time, I felt her growing distant. Our sex life vanished. I saw her losing the spark that had always drawn me to her. She'd stopped laughing, stopped going out of the house, sometimes staying in bed for days on end, looking at pictures from her skating days, crying. I constantly reassured her that my love for her was as strong as the day I first saw her on that skating rink, reminding her that the woman I fell in love with extended far beyond mere appearances. But I wasn't getting through to her. I felt helpless. I couldn't help the woman I love, and I started fearing for the worst. All until a fateful October evening. I took Jacob to my mom, hoping that having the house for ourselves for a few days would help getting her out of her state. But I was so wrong. When I got back home, I called for her, but she didn't answer. I could feel my heart hammering in my chest as I walked up towards the bedroom, a chilling premonition crawling up my spine. Then I opened the door, and what I saw made my blood turn cold. Emily was lying lifeless on the floor, staring at the door like she'd been waiting for me to come and save her. I rushed and held her in my arms. She looked at me and tiredly whispered,
"Baby, I'm cold."
I rushed her to the hospital where doctors struggled to stabilize her for hours. That night, I prayed to God for a miracle, and He was listening. After 3 hours, the doctor came out and told me it was nothing short of a miracle she pulled through, because she was clinically dead when she got to the ER. If I'd gotten home 5 minutes later, she'd be gone. Words can't express how I felt, what went through my mind. I thought about her, about us, about our little Jacob, and thank God he wasn't home that night. I was crying tears of happiness she was alive, but I was screaming inside, in mad anger. Each beeping monitor, every sterile white sheet, the antiseptic scent that filled the hospital room, they were all reminders of my inability to help her. How could I let it get this far? Why didn't I do more? She had tried to take her own life, and I felt it was all my fault. I knew I had to do something, because at that point it was a matter of life and death. So even though I was still shaken up, the very next day I started searching frenetically for something that would help her, not only with her weight, but also with her depression, energy, and mood. I felt confident I could find what she needed, but I knew I had to take a different approach, because we'd already spent thousands of dollars on basically everything out in the market, and look where that got us. So I went off the radar while doing my research, trying to think outside the box. I spent every penny I had on unconventional books, guides, and courses, spent countless hours and days and weeks in the state library, going through research papers and medical journals to the point where people started to believe I was working there. And I even dived to my search engine's 50th page, but nothing made sense. It seemed that all the stuff I dug up was either confusing or downright worthless. The books and guides I read lacked essential details or were too academic and complex, with some being literally weird and out of place. Then, out of the blue, I get a message from one of my friends, Josh. He worked at a local news station. "Come and see me, now. You have to see this before they take it down." I rushed over and Josh took me to one of their editing rooms, sat me down, took out a DVD and played it. It was a doctor talking on live TV about something I couldn't thought possible. His name is Dr. Robert Posner, a former Navy doctor with an incredible practice in Burke, Virginia, where he helped over 24,000 people lose 20, 40, 80, and even 100 pounds or more, winning the battle against extra weight, moods, and even mild depression. I was stunned. I knew I had to get in touch with him. I was confident he was the one who could help Emily. But the waiting list was long, and I mean months. But I didn't have months. Emily didn't have months. So I flew there that day, went to the clinic and literally begged the receptionist to allow me to see him. And when he showed up, he was just the most caring person I'd ever met. He invited me into his office and listened to my story. He then shook his head and I could see a tear in his eye. James, listening to you I know what you're going through. I know what your beloved Emily is going through, because that's exactly what my brother went through. That's what drove me to research and find something that could help him battle his depression, his demons, and his weight. That's why I opened up my clinic, to be able to help more people who had walked in his heavy, difficult shoes. And I can tell you this, it's not Emily's fault. He opened a drawer and took out a small brown bottle filled with tiny tablets. This is what I used to help over 24,000 people in the last 20 years here in my clinic, and it's going to work for her too. Make sure she takes them every morning. I was ecstatic. I thanked him from all my heart and rushed to the airport. I couldn't wait to get home and give it to Emily. She started taking them every day, just like Dr. Posner said, and after just a week, we were in awe. She'd already dropped 6 pounds, and then another 4, and then 5. And for the first time in a really long while, I could see a smile on her face. As the weeks passed, she continued taking them, and the pounds kept melting off. 22 pounds in the first month, from every corner of her body, like blowtorch to butter. And it was not just about the weight she shed, but the burdens she left behind. Emily was radiating with happiness. Her mood turned 180. She was always smiling, waking up filled with energy and bliss each morning, and her spark in her eyes that I so longed for was back. After seeing her incredible transformation, I decided I had to give it a try myself. All those years sitting behind a computer had put its toll on my body too, and after only 3 weeks, the scale had dropped by 18 pounds. It was like we were reborn. We talked and laughed. We went out shopping for new clothes, and she bought these beautiful, slimmer, sexy dresses and tighter jeans, brimming with joy. We started going out again with our friends, and we felt like kinky teenagers again, and it was so good. Getting swept off our feet with every chance we got. And that was only the first month. She went on to lose a total of 87 pounds, going from lame, baggy clothes to hot yoga pants, and from a sad, overweight, energyless, sluggish zombie to feeling like 20 again, happy, passionate, and full of life, and loving the person looking back at her in the mirror. She got her body, her energy, and her life back. And I got my bride back. Now, all her friends were showering her with compliments, all jealous and desperate to learn her secret. Some of them really needed Dr. Posner's help, and I could see it in her eyes. She wanted to help them, even though they've doubted her for so long.
Honey, this is incredible. You have to talk to Dr. Posner. There are so many people going through what I went through, and I know how hard it is. And I also know where this can lead. This really is a matter of life and death. We have to get this to as many people as possible. And I was thinking, you work with computers all day long. Maybe you can help him reach more people online, because this is truly amazing.
I called Dr. Posner the very next day and asked if we could come and see him. And when we got to his clinic, Emily was in tears. She couldn't thank him enough. I couldn't thank him enough. He had saved our lives. So I told him I'd like to help him save as many lives as possible, getting this amazing gift to as many people as we could. With my IT background and knowledge, I knew we could do it. And after hearing me and Emily out, he agreed. It took us a year to get everything ready, to get this incredible information documented. So right now, I think it's best you hear it from him.
My name is Dr. Robert Posner. I'm an internal medicine physician, researcher, and author. I'm also the founder and medical director of the SeroPlus weight loss clinics in Burke, Virginia, one of the country's top weight control programs, where I've helped over 24,000 people naturally achieve the body they've always dreamed of. I'm talking about real people, just like you. People like Angel, a mother of 3, who went from this to this. Or Susan, a middle school teacher who went from this to this. Or Chris, a web developer with a passion for playing the guitar, who went from this to this. That's right, over 24,000 people have come to me for weight loss help and got it without invasive surgery, starvation diets, or complicated meal plans. In fact, for over 20 years now, I've helped regular people like you regain their lives and literally lose tons of body fat and create lean, healthy bodies. And through all my research and consulting with my colleagues and professors, things pointed to one single culprit: neurochemicals. What I found specifically was an extremely important and naturally occurring neurochemical in the brain that enhances the way neurons talk to each other, a master control chemical called serotonin, which I found plays a crucial role in your mood, sleep quality, concentration, and energy levels. So it got me thinking, was there also a direct link between serotonin and weight loss, which so many of my patients struggle with? Could it really be that simple? So I dove into research 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, finding, reading, and translating into national biochemistry journals and research papers. Literally anything I can get my hands on about serotonin and what could help the body produce it naturally. And a few of the European journals I read mentioned a compound that's caught my eye, the Graphonia simplicifolia plant, a West African plant that's been used for centuries by tribal healers to help ease sadness, pain, anxiety, and sleep issues. And yes, as you'll see in a minute, impressive weight loss. And that piece of information was exactly what I was looking for. So I used all of my resources and secured the best Graphonia extract I could find. But here's perhaps the most remarkable part of the story, and the reason I'm sharing this with you. You see, my brother Mark had also been battling weight issues for 40 years. Plus, he had diabetes requiring several medications and already had cardiac angioplasty as well. He really needed to lose his extra weight. So I asked him if he'd be willing to give my new serotonin blend a try. So he incorporated it into his daily diet, and when I saw him the next month, I couldn't believe it. He was happier than I had seen him in years. Why? Because he had lost 15 pounds. But I didn't want to get too excited just yet, so I asked him to stay on the serotonin formula for another month. And when he came to see me, he was another 12 pounds lighter. In fact, he went on to lose a total of 80 pounds, and it helped him support and maintain healthy blood sugar and blood pressure levels. Now, I thought I knew why this happened for him, but I was determined to actually prove it with hard science. And what I discovered thrilled me. You see, I found 3 separate human clinical studies conducted at the University of Rome's Internal Medicine Department under the direction of 2 renowned researchers, Carlo Cangiano and Fabrizio Chicchi. In their study, they supplemented women's diets with a specific serotonin plant extract, and that alone caused them to eat between 1,000 and 2,000 fewer calories a day with no struggle, and lost significant weight over a short period of time. Because when it comes to weight loss, serotonin has a very important job. It tells the brain that you've had enough food, called the satiety mechanism. You see, without high serotonin levels, your brain thinks its needs are not being met and sends a powerful red alert neurochemical signal to your appetite control center, telling your body to start eating fast and stock up on carbohydrates. Sound familiar? With high serotonin levels, eating just a little satisfies your stomach and your brain, making you feel fuller faster, so you eat less and slim down. And the more I read, I realized this wasn't new. The initial study was from 1989, but some were even older. But instead of using it to aim at this common cause of weight gain, drug companies ignored this information and likely tried to cover up the research to serve their own interests and keep it from ever getting out. So I knew then and there that what I had created was the weight loss answer for millions of people in our country. My blend of amazing natural ingredients that I created was a perfect weight control solution for flooding the brain with feel-good serotonin and helping to halt the need to eat all the time. I knew this could be a huge help for my overweight patients. So once and for all, no one would have to rely on willpower to look their best. A serotonin boost is all you need to help stay in control. And my formula was packed with compounds that could get the job done. Along with Graphonia, my original formula, the same formula that helped my brother lose significant weight, also contained the following serotonin-boosting compounds. Stinging nettle leaf, a source of raw serotonin. This herb that actually contains serotonin with its prickly spines, and also protects and supports your adrenal glands. This is very important because these glands produce hormones that help regulate your metabolism, immune system, blood pressure, response to stress, and other essential functions that can be tied to weight gain. So it helps you slim down in at least 3 different ways. Vitamin B6 improves your mood and converts 5-HTP. It plays an important role in mood regulation and is a main cofactor necessary for converting 5-HTP into serotonin, giving you the boost you need to feel full fast and eat less. Next came L-tryptophan to boost serotonin, which is another essential amino acid that your body converts into serotonin to help improve your mood, cognition, and behavior. I added ashwagandha to help curb cravings, which helps enhance sleep quality and reduce cortisol levels that are responsible for your cravings and hunger. Then I added saffron extract, a rare spice known to reduce cravings, control compulsive eating, and also help increase levels of serotonin. After that, I added white kidney bean extract, a powerful inhibitor that stops the absorption of carbs, starches, and fats, as well as reducing hunger and suppresses appetite. And finally, I added green tea extract, a powerful metabolism booster that also helps with mood enhancement, relaxation, and weight loss by enhancing your body's ability to burn calories through thermogenesis. As you can see, I covered every base to set you and anyone up for weight loss success with a huge flood of natural serotonin, which is why it works so well. Once I felt it was perfect and I had something very special, I went through the steps to get my new weight loss formula patented. I also opened up my own clinic in Virginia, where I founded the Plus weight control program in order to help as many people as I could. People who had walked in my brother's difficult shoes. That was over 2 decades ago. Since then, I've successfully helped over 24,000 people lose an average of 35 pounds in just 12 weeks, with some even losing 100 pounds or more, using this exact serotonin mix. That means no more eating like a rabbit, running out of breath at the gym every day, or thinking about expensive, risky surgery. Like my other patients, you can lose multiple inches off your waistline, melt that stubborn fat from your face, arms, stomach, legs, hips, and bottom, and finally enjoy the body you deserve without waiting years to see results. All without going through that irritating cycle of just losing 5 pounds only to gain 10 back a month later. And you can achieve the body you've always dreamed of without restrictive diets, calorie counting, or intense workouts. A healthy and sexy body that you won't have to hide anymore with baggy clothes. A body that will look amazing and fit in all the clothes you always wanted to wear but couldn't before. And compliments galore. This is not just hype, this will be you. Because up until now, the only way you can get this fat-burning formula was to schedule a consultation here at my clinic. And because it's so powerful and proven with impressive results, it's picked up attention in the media, with people flooding my clinic and then being placed on a waiting list over 7 months long. But with so many people in need, I had to find a better way to help more people regain their health and their lives and free themselves from the shackles the excess weight has put them in. So I re-engineered my all-natural supplement using the same high-quality natural ingredients and bundled them in easy-to-use capsules, which means you'll get the same formula that has now helped over 24,000 people win the weight loss battle while keeping it off. This formula comes with guarantees backed by scientific research, so it can finally do what no other weight loss product has been able to do before. So you can finally quit the irritating, frustrating, and even depressing yo-yo diets you've been sold on for so many years. Plus, along with the significant weight loss you'll see, it can also help spare you from high blood pressure, high blood sugar, risk of diabetes, heart attacks, and strokes, and even help support a healthy inflammatory response, maintain normal cholesterol levels, reduce occasional stress and anxiety, improve sleep, make your skin and hair healthy, boost your brain function, and improve your overall health, well-being, and quality of life. I know that's a lot of major health benefits to go along with how great you'll look, but you deserve this easy way to slim down using real science. You deserve the body you've always dreamed of, to wear the clothes you always wanted to wear, and to look amazing. And this formula can do that for you. No more dangerous yo-yo diets, no more struggle with willpower, no more difficult cravings, no more feeling deprived when eating a boring salad when out with friends, no more worrying about what the scale will show, no more worrying about your health. And best of all, that feeling you get when you almost uncontrollably crave a donut, fries, a croissant, cake, French bread loaded with butter, pasta, or whatever your weakness foods are. Go ahead and eat some, knowing you won't feel like eating too much of it anymore. Just a small amount can satisfy you, because with my formula, you can naturally boost your serotonin levels. These all-natural ingredients work better than anything the weight industry moguls could ever provide. Remember, your struggle with weight is not about willpower or lack of discipline. Carb cravings, stress eating, and anxiety are other symptoms of a serotonin imbalance. And when you address this real root cause, you can lose weight too.
It was like the universe and all the stars aligned to guide Dr. Posner through his research for a solution to help his mom, my dear Emily, me, and now you and thousands of others. We knew we needed to use this blessing to help as many people as possible to regain their health and happiness by losing their excess weight and even rebuild their lives. Just like he helped Carl lose 40 pounds and keep it off for over 10 years. He has also recommended Dr. Posner to his friends and family who have also had the same slimming experience.
It took me only 3 months to lose 40 pounds. But the best part of that 40-pound weight loss is that I've kept those 40 pounds off for over 10 years. Not only would I recommend Dr. Bob Posner and the serotonin line of products to friends and family, I already have to at least a half dozen. And they all share my same experience. Reduced cravings, more energy, better lifestyle. They're extremely happy with it. This product works for thousands of people. It is a one way to get to a better lifestyle.
So in order to get this miracle to everyone who suffers with extra weight and everything else that comes with it, we knew we needed a partner to mass produce his amazing formula and help us manufacture and package it. So we searched high and low for a company we could trust and found a company that always does their research and provides supplements with only the most potent ingredients, shipped from all over the world from secure and trusted sources, who can formulate and package in an FDA-registered GMP quality facility right here in the USA. So once we found the right partner, we got to work making Dr. Posner's re-engineered formula he calls Ceroline. And now that Ceroline is easily available to you in just 1 week from now, you could be down 5 to 6 pounds or more, and you can see 15 to 18 pounds melt off in the first month alone. Here's exactly how this new supercharged version of his amazing formula works.
The Ceroline formula works during the day when you're awake and firing on all cylinders, and when your metabolic rate is at its highest, using the nutrients you consume as energy. You take Ceroline every morning to target fat burning, increase energy output, and rev up your metabolism during your most active hours, while boosting serotonin to help keep hunger and emotional overeating at bay all day long. If you use this Ceroline correctly and follow the simple 1-minute daily routine, it can literally change your life and give you the sexy body you know is in there. Plus, you can be sure the results can last long term. So far, thousands of people have used this formula at home. I've yet to hear a single person complain about the results. I'm so thrilled that so many people got a chance to live a better, healthier, thinner life thanks to this amazing formula. Here's what a few of them said. I've lost 70 pounds with the program. My doctor stopped all my medications. That's Kevin K. The serotonin products really help curb the cravings for carbohydrates, which was one of my problems. And they gave you the positive support you need. It helped me lose 115 pounds. That's Teresa E. And the truth is, I have file cabinets in my office packed with thousands of positive testimonials like this.
By now, you're probably wondering about the price of this product, and I can see why, because it should cost a lot considering how well it works. After all, over 24,000 people used it successfully, giving it thousands of 5-star ratings, as it made a huge difference for them in their lives. That's why we initially priced Ceroline at $197, and even at that price, we quickly sold out. But to be honest, we did not do this for the money. Dr. Posner, Emily, and I, we honestly wanted to make a difference in the lives of people. That's why Dr. Posner opened his clinic, to help people like Emily and me. And that's why we reached out and worked with Dr. Posner to make his amazing formula available not only at his clinic, but all around the country. And after seeing thousands of people regain their lives, after seeing Emily go from a wilted flower confined to a hospital bed to a vibrant woman blooming with zest of life, he realized how many more people we could help. So I talked to him and agreed to keep the price very low. But crunching the numbers to get the price down was tough. But ultimately, after going back and forth with accounting for almost a month, we did it. That's why you won't pay the original price of $197 or the $1,200 plus transport and accommodation it would cost to go see him at his clinic. Instead, right now, you have the opportunity to get his doctor-formulated, science-backed Ceroline formula that helps boost serotonin production and reduces carb cravings at a cellular level to help you lose 20, 30, 40 pounds or more in just weeks, and in the comfort of your own home. Not even for the current price of $147. That's right. As long as this presentation is up, we'll cut the price for you even more to just $59 today. That's less than what I paid for my flight the first time I went to see the good doctor. So you get all the benefits with none of the costs and drawbacks. $59 for his cutting-edge formula. That's only $1.97 per day for a new life and less than $6 per pound lost. Just take 2 capsules in the morning for at least 30 days, and week after week, you can see the numbers on your scale drop. Now, it's very important that you take this formula for 30 days to give you the Graphonia extract and the other supporting ingredients time to go to work. And here's why.
My experience from the 24,000 patients that have already finished the program successfully has taught me that the first month usually sees the most results. But I always recommend at least 3 months or more to get the best results, because the longer you take Ceroline, the more excessive weight you can lose. Ever since I launched Ceroline, many of my patients have shared it with their friends and family members, people who didn't want to wait 7 months or more for a consultation or just couldn't afford to come to my clinic. And I realized this put a tremendous strain on our inventory, causing us to sell out each new shipment within only days of receiving it. Plus, because I only allow the best ingredients and extracts in our manufacturing process, we only make Ceroline in small batches, which very often takes as long as 3 months to deliver. Which means when we run out of inventory, you may have to wait at least 3 months to get your hands on Ceroline. I apologize for this, but I have to be very strict when it comes to my practice and the quality of my products, even if it does cause delays sometimes. However, as long as you're on this page, our system automatically places a hold on our inventory for you. So as long as you don't leave this page, we've got some Ceroline set aside just for you. However, if you do leave, we can't guarantee your supply when you come back. This is why I recommend getting at least 3 bottles of Cereline at a time, and 6 if you want to be completely safe.
So make sure you stock up and don't interrupt your weight melting journey because you run out. Plus, if you take advantage of our absolute best deal, the doctor recommended 6-month supply, not only will we give you a $648 discount off the retail price, but we'll even include your shipping and handling for free. And on top of that, we will also include a very special free bonus gift worth $98 on its own. Here's what I'm talking about. While re-engineering his proprietary formula, Dr. Posner also developed a breakthrough formula called Cereline PM. This formulation was designed to supercharge your nighttime results. It's specifically designed for when you're sleeping and your metabolism slows down and focuses on breathing, digesting, blood circulation, and cellular reproduction. You take Cereline PM before bed to help promote weight loss by focusing on evening appetite suppression and reduce nighttime sugar cravings and binging. This calming formula helps you wind down and get deep, uninterrupted sleep while supporting continued fat burning and metabolism all night long. So you'll wake up energized and refreshed, ready to fuel the day's metabolic fire. But if you only get the 1-bottle starter pack, we can't guarantee that when you come back, we'll have the same deal, or even if we have stock at all. So join the 87% of savvy customers who are seizing this opportunity to dissolve fat, save money, and ensure long-lasting results for themselves and their loved ones with our doctor-recommended 6-month supply discounted package. Plus, remember, all 6-month packages come with 2 free bottles of Cereline PM. This is a customer favorite and the only time you'll ever see this $98 2-bottle deal offered for free. Also, you won't find Cereline in any store or on any other website out there. This is the only time and place where you'll be seeing this amazing offer. That's why I urge you to take advantage of it now, so you can be sure you've taken all the right steps towards a new life. Losing weight for less than $6 per pound is unheard of. This is the most amazing deal on an industry-leading product you'll ever see or hear about. And right now, I hope to make it impossible for you to say no by telling you that Cereline will work, or you pay nothing for it. That's right, if Cereline doesn't do everything we say it does and more in 60 days from now, just send us an email and we'll give you your money back. This means you're not buying it, you're only trying it. You can't do that with Weight Watchers or keto supplements or whatever else you tried in the past. That's money already spent, and you won't get this guarantee for any miracle diet or risky surgery out there. And to sweeten the deal even further, if you place your order right now on this secure page, Dr. Posner will give you free access to 4 amazing bonuses that would otherwise cost a lot of money.
You'll get something that I'm sure no fad weight loss program, supplement, or yo-yo diet out there would give you. Something that usually costs $800 here at the clinic as part of my program. My Cero for Life plan, a $97 a month value, yours free. You'll get unlimited access to my Cero for Life members portal, providing you with ongoing guidance on the serotonin lifestyle, my daily blogs, as well as strategies to jumpstart your progress. Personal online consultation, a $90 hour value, yours free. We'll connect you with one of our trained weight loss telecoaches for personalized guidance on the plan. My Cero for Life handbook, a $30 value, yours free. You'll learn the secrets to strategically eating all your favorite foods so you never feel deprived or restricted again. The Serotonin Solution to Never Dieting Again, a $20 value, yours free. This is my best-selling book that reveals why being overweight is not your fault and how to identify and conquer the biological condition known as serotonin imbalance. Why would I give you all this extra help? Because it's not just about giving you the Cereline formula. It's also about giving you expert support, advice, and accountability on your journey to help you slim down so you can ask any questions related to Cereline, get the updates, and help from an actual person who cares about your progress. I promise that having this extra help will supercharge your results and help you get you the body you've always dreamed of even faster. So make sure you get your Cereline package in time so you can also benefit from these amazing free bonuses.
But again, first and foremost, your decision now is about shutting off your carb cravings, losing weight, and you looking and feeling your absolute best. So don't hesitate. You're not risking anything. You can get the body you've always wanted, torching off fat from your problem areas like your face, arms, stomach, waist, bottom, and thighs. And actually, the only thing you'll worry about is having to buy new head-turning, tight-fitting, sexy clothing or renewing your wardrobe completely. So don't walk away. This is about your health, your happiness, and your life. Select your package below and fill out that form. It's that easy. You're just 2 clicks away from having your dream body, losing 35 pounds or more in a matter of weeks, and living a better, happier, and healthier life. Here's what happens after you select your package. Right after you click the Buy Now button, you'll be taken to our secure checkout page that looks like this and has the same 256-bit encrypted technology that Apple, Google, and Microsoft all use to protect their sensitive data. After you fill out your information and credit card info, just hit the Complete My Order button, and once you've done that, two things will happen. First, your order goes straight to our warehouse, and we'll ship your bottles that same day. And second, you'll get instant access to the digital bonuses and the members area for another surprise we prepared for you that you can only see once you go there. But I promise you'll like it. So act now. Secure your package while stock lasts. But you should act fast, because now it's crunch time, and you've got two stark options in front of you. Option 1, you could shrug off everything you've discovered today, overlook the powerful studies, all the science, and everything a real top-leading weight loss doctor with over 24,000 success stories has just told you. Everything proving how Cerealine effectively rejuvenates your body, supercharges your metabolism, and incinerates your fat reserves at breakneck speed. Continue down your path, do nothing. Let's face it, you know the drill if you choose this road. The stagnation, the worsening weight, the relentless decay of your health, your looks. You'll keep living a life of limitations, constantly battling guilt and embarrassment. No savoring your favorite foods, no dressing up without a pang of self-consciousness, no living the life you've always wanted. I don't want this for you. Dr. Posner doesn't want this for you. You don't want this for you. Option 2, the game changer. Test Cerealine risk-free for a full 60 days. Start effortlessly losing weight, targeting stubborn body fat at its core, and ensure it never comes back. Picture it, standing in front of the mirror, awestruck by the leaner, youthful person beaming back at you. Healthier, more attractive, radiating with newfound confidence, buzzing with the energy and vitality of someone half your age. Imagine savoring vacations, relishing your favorite meals without a twinge of guilt, shame, or embarrassment. You're finally free to lead a life brimming with health, fulfillment, and sheer happiness. All it requires is an act of self-love, saying yes to this opportunity right now. So I urge you to make the right decision and choose Cerealine now. Grab your money-saving package below and take this 100% risk-free shot at claiming the body, the health, and the life you've always wanted and you've always deserved. Do it for you. Do it for your family. Choose this amazing natural formula that will make you proud to look at yourself in the mirror and love the person looking back at you, experiencing true happiness, free from the cycle of yo-yo dieting, regaining your teenage sex drive, and improving not only your confidence and mental and emotional health and the way you look, but almost every other aspect of your life. Just picture the envious looks your friends will give you as you unleash your toned, trimmed, sexy body when you go out. And when the scale starts rolling backwards, turning your body into a fat-burning machine, and getting the dream figure you've wanted for so long, and getting back the confidence to wear those skinny jeans from the back of your closet, I want you to think about this day and the decision that changed your life. Because I'm confident this is one decision you will always remember, and you will never regret. No more XXL clothes, no more feeling embarrassed to wear a bikini at the beach, no more guilt, no more fear, no more frustration, and no more feeling like people are judging you. You deserve it. This is the right thing to do. And remember, you're getting Dr. Posner's powerful Cerealine serotonin boosting formula, along with your 4 amazing free bonuses, all covered by our ironclad 100% 60-day money-back guarantee. So you risk nothing. Click on the shiny Order Now button below and get your body and your life back now. Just in case you've skipped right to the end, let's recap what's on the table with Cerealine. You're not just looking at another weight loss solution, you're at the starting point of a life-altering journey. Firstly, you're getting the opportunity to trial Cerealine completely risk-free for an entire 60 days. That's right, no hooks or hidden clauses, just a full 2-month exploration of this transformative formula and its remarkable potential. Secondly, you're signing up for a metabolic boost and a fast-track ticket to weight loss. Those persistent pounds that have overstayed their welcome, they're about to be shown the door. The leaner, healthier version of you is waiting just around the corner. On top of that, you're setting yourself up for an energy surge like no other. Picture a renewed zest for life, a vibrant vitality that allows you to experience life in full color. Tired and lethargic will soon be things of the past. But there's more. Cerealine is your armor against health issues. It's a step forward into a future filled with confidence, not fear. It's about saying yes to health and yes to beauty and happiness. So when you look in the mirror, you'll see a person in control, a person who loves the reflection. Couple all this with an array of money-saving packages to choose from, and you have a deal that's too good to pass. Remember, this isn't just a product. It's a passport to a vibrant, fulfilling, and healthier life. Make this smart choice and click on the Order Now button below. Still not 100% sure? Sometimes the only reason why people haven't placed their order yet is that they might still have some questions. So I'll let Dr. Posner answer some of the most common questions we get asked.
1. How does Cerealine actually work? To explain quickly, Cerealine is a potent formula that contains a specific blend of powerful, natural ingredients that have been clinically shown to help your body naturally produce much-needed serotonin, which when lacking can be responsible for runaway hunger, emotional overeating, carb cravings, mood, stress, and sadness. Here's the serotonin process in detail. Serotonin signals the brain when it's had enough food. This is called the full belly mechanism. Without serotonin, the brain senses its food needs are not being met and goes into a red alert, sending out powerful signals to your appetite control center, telling your body to start eating fast and stock up on carbohydrates. Low serotonin levels can lead to carbohydrate cravings, and high carbohydrate intake can lead to weight gain. With more serotonin in your body, your appetite control center can receive strong signals indicating that enough food has been consumed. This can switch off food cravings and create a feeling of fullness. This can result in fewer calories during the day without severe hunger and cravings, leading to potential faster weight loss. Question number 2. Who is this formula for? This potent formula works for everybody, whether you're 30 years old or 90 years old, no matter your current condition or if you have struggled with weight issues for a month or 20 years. Cerealine works without the harmful side effects found in medications or invasive bariatric surgery, is non-invasive, and takes less than a minute a day to use it. Question number 3. Will this formula work for me? Yes, this formula is the most incredible and effective natural supplement that the world has ever seen. Every one of its ingredients has major beneficial effects, and when combined together, you have one of the most powerful tools for the end of weight gain. So far, thousands of people have successfully used Cerealine to lose 40 pounds, 80 pounds, and in some extreme cases, even 200 pounds, and you could be the next success story. Question 4. How much Cerealine do I need to take? It's simple. Just take 2 capsules in the morning for at least 30 days. My medical recommendation for all my 24,000 patients was to take it for at least 3 months. All our research and customer reviews have shown that the longer you take Cerealine, the more durable health benefits and weight loss you will experience. So it makes sense to keep taking this potent blend day after day, month after month. And this is exactly why I recommend getting at least 3 bottles of Cerealine at a time, and 6 if you want to be completely safe. Then take it for at least 90 days. This way, you can be sure you've taken all the right steps towards a new life. Question 5. Does this product include a guarantee? Yes. But remember, it may take up to 2 months to see the full, amazing results. That's no time at all when you're talking about getting the body you've always dreamed of and getting your health back. But if that refund request comes in, you'll be getting your money back so fast, and you'll also get to keep the free bonuses. Next question. Is it safe to buy on this website? Yes. We take security very seriously. Right after you hit the Buy Now button, you'll be taken to a secure checkout page that looks like this. That's exactly why both this website and your order are protected with a 256-bit SSL certificate that's also used by all major banks. We use a third-party credit card processor that meets the strictest international standards for data security to manage our credit card payments, so no one ever has access to your credit card information. We do not keep your credit card number on file. We understand that you trust us with your financial safety when purchasing from us online. We have done everything that is currently possible to ensure that your information is safe from the beginning to the end, and we thank you for your confidence in us. So don't wait any longer. Click that shiny Buy Now button below and regain your body and your health starting today.